Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets of the corporate world. And today we're looking at a report that has got a switcheroo in the finance department, and you know what that means, potential turbulence ahead. This is Interactive Strength Incorporated, and they've just filed a Form 8K. This is essentially a report for big news that happens between their regular quarterly filings. Think of it like a company's official urgent bulletin. The report is dated the 31st of October, but the earliest event happened on the 27th of October. This is where things get interesting because a key player is leaving. So picture this, Michael J. Madigan, the Chief Financial Officer, or CFO if you want to use the common abbreviation, tells Interactive Strength Incorporated he is stepping down. Now this isn't immediate, he is sticking around until the 14th of November. The report makes it clear, and this is important, that he is not leaving because of any disagreements about how the company is run, its policies, or anything like that. That is good to hear, no drama there. But then, bam, the very next day, the 28th of October, the company's board of directors, that is the group that oversees the company, they make an immediate move. They appoint a new CFO, Caleb Morgret. He'll officially step into the role on the 15th of November, right after Madigan's departure. Now, let's talk about Caleb Morgret. He is 48 years old and brings a ton of experience to the table. He's got over 20 years in finance, working across many different types of businesses and countries. He kicked off his career in investment banking, which is basically advising companies on financial matters and helping them raise money. He then moved into roles like CFO, Head of Infrastructure and Special Situations for Credit Risk, and Treasurer for 5 different companies, specifically in the life sciences and energy sectors. Most recently, from 2022 until September of this year, he was the CFO of Centenara Labs AG, a biotech company in Switzerland. Before that, he held important positions at a European bank called Kommunalkredit Austria AG, focusing on public infrastructure and energy finance from 2020 to 2022. He also served as CFO for companies called Lucero Energy and White Star Petroleum. He even started his career at a big name, JP Morgan Securities Limited, back in 2001. On top of all that, he has been on the board of directors for several life sciences companies. He has got degrees from the University of South Carolina and Southern Methodist University. And he is also a CFA charter holder, which means he is a highly qualified investment and financial analyst. The board seems really impressed with his background, believing he is the perfect person to guide the company toward more prosperity. And importantly, Mr. Morgret has no family ties to any current company officers or directors, and there are no related party transactions to report, meaning no unusual deals involving him or his close associates. Now, let's get to the compensation, as the new CFO, Caleb Morgret, will be earning an annual salary of $300,000. That is his base pay. On top of this, he has the opportunity to earn a performance bonus, which could be as much as 50% of his base salary. This bonus, of course, depends on how well the company performs against set goals according to their annual bonus plan. This is pretty standard stuff for a CFO role. The details of this agreement are laid out in an offer of employment letter, and this document is filed as an exhibit to this report. It essentially spells out the terms and conditions of his new job. Beyond the leadership change, this filing doesn't include any major financial tables or detailed performance reports. It is primarily focused on this significant personnel transition. We don't have specific revenue numbers, profit margins, or balance sheet details in this particular filing. This 8K is specifically about announcing the CFO change quickly. The report is signed off by Michael J. Madigan, the outgoing CFO in his capacity as Principal Financial Officer and Principal Accounting Officer, dated the 31st of October. This is his official sign, off before his departure officially takes effect. Okay, so let's take a step back and look at what this all means. Losing a CFO is always a big deal for any company. It can signal changes in financial strategy, a new direction for fiscal management, or sometimes, as in this case, an amicable departure where a highly qualified replacement is ready to step in. Interactive Strength Inc. seems to be handling this transition smoothly by having a new person lined up even before the old one leaves. Caleb Morgret's extensive experience, especially in complex sectors like life sciences and energy, and his background in investment banking, suggests the company might be looking to bolster its financial operations, perhaps for growth, mergers, or navigating challenging economic landscapes. His compensation is in line with executive roles of this nature. While this report doesn't give us a deep dive into the company's financials, the appointment of someone with such a robust resume is a positive signal for stability and potentially for strategic financial moves ahead. Keep an eye on future filings to see how Mr. Morgret shapes the company's financial future. Alright, that is our breakdown of Interactive Strength Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these leadership changes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps. and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.